everybody, I'm here to do a quick video. It's a one take, it's not the way I plan to do this video, but I gotta do it, because this is a video that I don't see a lot of this video going around on YouTube, and when you're going through this, you want to find out more stuff. I was gonna do a breastfeeding update once Jacob turned 10 months, which he is 10 months, and it was going great and everything, so I was gonna really put out there and stuff, how he's doing and everything, that we made it for 10 months. And then just we went down a big drop, let me tell you. So he's on a nursing strike. That's what it's called, a nursing strike. And, I look online for nursing strike. I found one really good video that's an hour long of, like a lactation consultant and stuff, talking about what to do and how to cope with it and what the reasons are and stuff like that. So let's start by what notes I have taken. He started the nursing strike in the beginning of September, and it was more like he'll nurse on my left side, which is not my best side. My right side used to be the one that produced more, so he'll nurse on the left, didn't want to nurse on the right. As soon as I put him to the right, he'll refuse it, like get tense up and just turn his head. So I was like, okay, that's fine, as long as you nurse on one side, I don't really care. And we will always nurse right before he ate. So he'll nurse, and then an hour later eat whatever, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, whatever. Because he did, like I said, he I don't know if I said it, I don't think I said it before, but he has dipped in the like percentile chart. So the doctor wanted him to drink milk before his feedings and add another feeding, which was impossible for me to add another feeding. Then September 8th, he decided at nighttime, like in the evening, around evening and night, he didn't want to nurse. I'm like, okay, maybe he's not feeling good, whatever. The next morning, I'm like, you have to be hungry. Then that's when it hit me. All day September 9th, he refused the breast. He didn't want nothing to do with that. So once I put him in that cradle position, he'll arc his back or cry or push me, scratch me, push me, everything, like fighting me, like he hates me. That's how it feels like. And I'm like, oh my god, how do you go from day to night not wanting to... Sorry, my video got cut off, but the battery died. They say that babies don't tend to wean until they're after a year old. But I mean, when I tell you, I have searched the internet like crazy. A lot of people gone through this around 10 months, and people say, oh, nursing strikes can happen for just a couple days and then he'll go right back to it. But I mean, I don't want to lose hope, but I honestly think he's not going to go back. He's done. Now, so he keeps refusing the breast. And it's summertime, it's hot. They need to be hydrated, and breast milk and formula have enough water in it to keep them hydrated. So what I did, which I shouldn't have done, but because when they're on a nursing strike, you're supposed to not offer a bottle at all, even though he never takes a bottle. But I offered a bottle. I gave him like a Lancinol one, and it's a slow flow, and I didn't want to go buy a fast flow, so I just cut the nipple, and he took a couple sips here and there. So out of 4 ounces that I pumped out of my breast altogether on both sides, he drank 2 ounces. So the other 2 ounces he drank from like a sippy cup straw thing, which is fine. If your kid is having a nursing strike, it's fine to give him a sippy cup or a straw, because it's not like a bottle and a breast and a pacifier. I think all those 3 things, you have to really, it's sucking really hard. So if he gets too used to getting, like, for instance, a pacifier will help him. Sucking these as in like soothing. So sometimes babies don't want to just eat, they just want to soothe on your breast. So that's why you shouldn't offer a pacifier. And then a bottle, what happens with the bottle, it's so much easier to suck out of a bottle than a breast. Now, so that's why they offer it. Say, give it breast milk or formula, or any kind of milk, try to offer it to them in a sippy cup or in cereal. So that's what I will do. I'll try sippy cup the best that I can. So that day, and cereal. That day, let's see what I wrote. 6 ounces, which 3 of them were kind of forced down. I'm sorry to say, I had to like squeeze the bottom, like you have to drink something, And then that night, so another thing he was doing is like tugging at his gums. He already is 10 months and has 8 teeth. For me, I'm like, how in the world can you be getting your molars already. But he's a fast teether, so then maybe he's getting his molars. So we bought baby Orajel because we do have teething tablets that worked for the front teeth, but I heard that the side teeth are, they're way bigger and they hurt a lot. So I thought, hey, maybe it's that, like he has to suck on the boob really hard. He probably doesn't want to have that, So he does not ever sleep the whole night. He usually wakes up and I let him cry it out a little bit. And I wish I never. Now, I regret it. Like before, he would wake up in the middle of the night, like at 3 or 4 in the morning, he'll nurse. And I feel like I should have just kept doing that and not weaning him, not letting him cry it out. Because a lot of people say that at 12, they should 10 months or even 8 months, they should be able to sleep 12-hour stretch. But all babies are different. So we gave him Orajel, the natural ones, like the one that really doesn't have any bad stuff in it. And he slept the whole entire night, did not wake up at all. So I'm like, you must be hungry. Now, that had to be a 24-hour thing, you must be hungry. Oh, as soon as I go to lay him down to nurse, and I did every position possible, people. Cradle, football, sitting down, me laying down, all kinds of positions. He wouldn't have it. So I'm like, that's it. I'm calling a doctor. Maybe you have an ear infection. I'm sorry, I gotta get my notes out here. So I thought he had an ear infection. So I go, his ears are fine, no temperature, his throat, everything is fine. She's like, he could be teething. Wait this out. I'm like, what do I do with my milk supply, So she's like, pump every 2 hours. I'm pumping every 3 because, and I'm still, when I tell you that I'm getting the crappiest supply of milk, I am. I'm only getting like an ounce or 2, sometimes 4. Like, it's just horrible. I will be happy with 4 and 3 every time, but not like an ounce or 2 ounces from both of them together. That is ridiculous. Like, this morning I pumped from him not ever nursing, I don't know, all night. You would think you would get something. I only got 1 ounce together. Half and half. Like, that's ridiculous. September 10th, the next, second full day of not wanting to nurse. He didn't nurse at all. They told me offer the breast. So the doctor said offer the breast every few hours. See if he takes it. Just keep on giving him solids and try to incorporate that formula or breast milk in his foods, which is fine. And also, like, so that, and then he drinks some from a sippy cup, just a little bit. And, I'm really sad because this is not how I wanted to wean him off. So, we're on day 3 of the strike and I don't know what to do and I'm really depressed about it. Have schoolwork to do and stuff, and I just can't think, like, you know what it is when your baby wakes up at 5 and 6 in the morning and they're hungry and they don't want to nurse and you're tired as well. Sometimes I just let him cry a little bit, and I'll try to, like I said, offer the nursing again. And he doesn't take a bottle. He doesn't want nothing to do with it. Sometimes he does like it cold, so I thought that's what it was. He wanted cold milk, because, breast milk is just naturally warm. He wouldn't take it, and I don't want to be all over the place. But, with that video that I saw, it says, it could happen for a few days, and try to wait it out. Try not to offer bottles and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to stay positive. And then, I broke down because you want support. You really want someone to support you in this. You don't know what to do. That's why you go online. I have nursing, like breastfeeding groups on Facebook, and I'm sorry to say, there's no help right now. They're like, oh, it's just this, so do this and do this and do that. No, it's none of that. He's a healthy baby, I'm telling you. Like, he's not showing any signs of being sick. Other than whenever I lay him down, that's when. So he doesn't have an ear infection. Confirmed by the doctor. Doesn't have an ear infection. He plays fine. He eats solids fine. He eats finger foods fine. Everything's fine. Except for when it comes to drinking milk from me or from a bottle. He does not want nothing to do with it. It makes me sad because I know, like, my mom's not even supporting me either. She would, the other day, she's like, oh, he's almost 1. Hey, when people, oh, he's almost 1 anyway. So, it's good that they're off the breast. No, it's not. Like, this is not the way I wanted to end my breastfeeding journey. I wanted it to be slowly. Like, I understand if you would have wanted to nurse in the afternoon and only in the morning at nighttime. That's fine with me, and then skip to, but no, from just cold turkey. That's what he did to me. He did it to me. Cold turkey doesn't want it anymore. And it makes me very, very sad, and this is not the way I wanted to do it, and it worries me, because I'm like, what's wrong? Now it's hard. This weekend is going to be so hard. I'm not even going to go out this weekend. I'm really working hard on the baby, because before we used to just go out and about, and if he gets hungry, just pop the boob out. No, because he doesn't want the boob. I got cut off again, because I only have 5 minutes left to record on my memory. I don't even know where the heck I left off. Oh, I feel like it's me. Like I just went up on my thyroid medicine because my thyroid was underactive. I had to go a little higher. So I don't know if it's that. I don't know if I'm pregnant because I keep taking a test and it keeps on coming out negative. Last month I got my period last month, so I'm a week late almost. Sunday I'll be a week late and no show, no period. I wouldn't be concerned if I used birth control, but guess what? We did do it 2 times without birth control and no withdrawal. I could say it like that, and we could be pregnant right now. We really can be. I'm breaking out. I had cramps here and there, and they say that the milk could taste sour and stuff like that. So maybe he tasted the milk, didn't like it. It's not nothing that I ate. He's not eating anything new. It's really freaking me out. But I'm still a little. I'm not. It could be worse. It could be worse. And my husband's calling me, so I'll be right back. I don't know where I left off again. So basically, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not pregnant. My period. If I would love, my period just came, but because when you're breastfeeding, your period comes because you're nursing a lot. I mean, you're not nursing. If you're not nursing enough, your period will come. And I'm not nursing. I'm not really nursing. So it's just like I'm pumping every 3 to 4 hours and I'm not getting a lot of milk. So I'm really concerned that I'm pregnant, and that's why he doesn't like my milk. Because I say that happens. That's all I have to say. Hopefully I wait it out. If by Monday he's not drinking, if I just call a doctor again, maybe, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're not gonna do nothing. If he's, I don't know. They'll probably see him again, and if he loses weight, then they'll be concerned. But I'm just, incorporating a lot of snacks and stuff like that. Napping a lot. So, when you're sleeping, you're not really hungry. So, wants to nap, I let him nap as much as he wants, and a lot of finger foods. I'm taking this opportunity to introduce finger foods, and if you're weaning yourself off the breast, it's fine, go with the flow. Another little note I wanted to say real quick that pissed me the heck off was, instead of me calling my doctor right away, I called Breastfeeding Resources. I don't know if you have one, but there's just like a lactation consultant place, whatever. Professionals. So I tell them my situation. They call me back at nighttime, like at 7 o'clock. And the B, to say like that B was like, I told her he's on nurse. I told her the whole story, and she's like, "Well, are you nursing him when he wants to, or when you want to?" I said, "Well, every 3 hours or so, or 4 hours." Well, that's your problem. You need to follow his. You need to read his cues, and it's not when you want to. It's when he wants to. He's 10 months. He has an opinion, and da 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 da. And I'm like, what? She's like, how would you like it if I locked up, if somebody locked your refrigerator and says you have to eat at 12 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock, and then at 6, I was like, would you like it? I was like, yeah, I wouldn't like it, but from day to night, this kid needs to have a routine, okay? Every 3 to 4 hours from day to night, he just gonna change? No. And she's like, from what I see, he doesn't look like he's sick. And nothing like that. That I know he'll eat when he wants to eat, but I offer it a lot, and he's still like, whatever. But I hope that when I come back and I do another video, that he is either officially weaned and taking, a bottle or sippy cup. I really want sippy cup instead of a bottle. And maybe I could start whole milk next month. Maybe I could start whole milk early. I don't know. Or maybe this is a nursing strike and he'll go back to nursing. Or he'll go to a bottle. I don't know. I just want him to drink. I just really want him to drink because it's really hard trying to keep him, not so hungry. Because, milk fills you up. That's the reason why they give you milk, because it fills you up. And if you're not drinking any of the milk, then it still has vitamins and nutrition. So we'll see. He's still pooping and peeing perfectly fine. Everything seems fine, So as long as my baby is healthy and still eating regular food, I shouldn't be too concerned. But this is very overwhelming and sad because this isn't the way I wanted to end breastfeeding. I wanted to continue for a year, and I wanted it to be a really slow process. I wanted him to be in the morning and at nighttime, and then in the middle of the day have milk and stuff like that. I'm very surprised. I'm really happy right now, and I'm not crying because this morning I did have a little meltdown while I was watching the video of how to cope with everything, how to grieve, and it's okay to grieve, and you know, they're, I guess that was a mother that was breastfeeding, or she understands that it's not just people like, oh good, you know, then you can do this now. They don't really need that. You know, people just don't understand. If you're a breastfeeding mom and you love that bond that you have with your child when, you know, they breastfeed, then you'll be, you know, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You know, I'm gonna start crying soon because I didn't want it to end like this. And you know, seeing other pictures of people with their baby and stuff, I'm like, you know, there was, I guess I took it for, I want to say okay, I got cut off again. Oh my god. So I just wanted to say goodbye. I didn't want to end it like that. So I will keep you guys updated if he decides to nurse again, or if he completely weaned and everything like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.